Let's make history. I'm in Williamsburg at the moment, on Broadway off of Thornton. This is one of the last retro McDonald's in the city. If you're in New York City and you know of another one somewhere else, which I'm sure there probably are more of these, very few, but I'm sure there are more. But let me know in the comments. I was scrolling through YouTube and I came across a guy who did a video about the last retro McDonald's in his neighborhood. I think he was in New Jersey. And it brought me back growing up, especially during the summertime. We had a routine, my family, my friends, we would go to Central Park Pool in East Harlem, where I was raised, borderline Harlem. And after, we would go to the McDonald's on 103rd Street and 3rd Avenue. That one is still there, but they have changed the look. It's more of a modern, boxy type of a look. And this is one of the few retro, old school McDonald's left, how it was designed when I was growing up. And the packaging was made of styrofoam. It was more geared towards children, pardon me. And now, from what I hear, they even stopped using their mascot, Ronald McDonald.
I really miss the way old school restaurants used to look. Fast food restaurants, but just restaurants in general. I feel like as a society, we've just moved towards things being like overly bland and boring and minimalist to the point where they're just kind of harsh and uninviting. And I know McDonald's was sort of, you know, not really seen as like the most luxurious place. It was still fun. It still had character. It still had a vibe. And it's sad to see that stuff like that is just kind of missing from the world today. So seeing another one of these close down, it's sad. So hopefully we can look back on it and just remember. And if you happen to know where there is one, take the time to go check it out and maybe take some pictures, because it's not going to be there much longer. I noticed something in this little strip mall that this McDonald's is in front of. An old payphone. When was the last time you saw a payphone? And here's another thing that's kind of a relic of the past. A trash can with a built-in ashtray. Just these little things that, you know, they were ubiquitous and now they're all gone just because society has changed as a whole. So it just, when you see these things, it just kind of sparks the memory, but it has so much nostalgia locked into it. It's really strange. So the reason why most modern McDonald's have sort of this boring gray box design, back in like the late 90s, early 2000s, McDonald's was getting a lot of backlash that they were marketing unhealthy food to kids. Whether you agree with that or not, I suppose, is a matter of personal opinion. But anyway, there was a lot of backlash. People didn't like Ronald McDonald, the notion that like the Happy Meals were marketing unhealthy food. So they kind of went with this whole rebrand. They took out, like, they got rid of Ronald McDonald and that entire marketing campaign. Redid all their restaurants to like the gray box design, and I think we really lost something interesting. I also sort of feel like the whole McDonald's rebrand is an example of trying to polish a turd. At the end of the day, McDonald's is still McDonald's. It's still burgers and French fries. Trying to kind of change it into like a higher end, more adult oriented restaurant, I never thought that really fit.
Leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to WillFloresTV on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and X.